Gentlemen, I want y'all to use the information I'm about to give you on this video for good. Alright, I believe in brotherhood. I believe in men supporting other men. Alright, and basically, you're going to know how to live rent free in a woman's mind. I'm about to show y'all 10 reasons why women love nonchalant men. Nonchalant men create emotions of uncertainty in a woman that she feels. And whenever a woman feels those emotions of uncertainty, like she doesn't know where she stands with a man, if he's really interested in her or not, if she likes him or not, this creates desire. And because she cannot gain that validation from him, she assumes that he has more dating value, and she literally basically just chases that man and chases his approval. So you want to stick up till the end. Number one, nonchalant men understand that any forms of effort, like when you're trying, this screams that you're not pre-selected. And what most guys are going to have to understand, like, women want what they can have, but what women truly want is pre-selected man, a man with options. So when you put in a lot of effort in your communication, you give a lot of context, you give a lot of just information verbally, or let's say you're at a social event, you're trying to get to know her friends, this screams to that woman that you are not pre-selected. She's just going to assume that you don't have options, bro, and she's just going to be turned off. And you are basically doing this because you are doing this in the hopes that she likes you, and now she just don't communicate to you. Number two, the calming aura that a nonchalant guy has causes a woman to trust his lead and trust his judgment. Like, the faster the words come out of your mouth when you're speaking to a woman, and this makes her feel like you have a lot of anxiety, and this is why you talk faster, this is why you give more words and a lot of context, makes her not trust your lead. So the fastest way you can get a woman to start to trust your lead and trust your judgment is when you as a guy actually start looking more confident. And I would advise most of you guys to just use less words and talk a hell lot slower. Number three, nothing seems to faze this guy. Because he's nonchalant, he doesn't feel the need to show his emotions, to show how he feels. And this really looks like a lot of strength. Like, a lot of guys think when it comes to strength, women are looking for muscles, women looking for, money. And this is not the case. Because when you are nonchalant and you have, like, basically the stoic energy about you, right, you are going to seem like you're stronger than the rest. Because you look like you don't need to see her. Like, you don't care to see her, or you don't even care if you don't see her. You don't care to want to sleep with her, or you don't care if you want to sleep with her. When you act this way as a guy, this really makes that woman like you more. And because you act this way, like you don't care, this create that emotion of uncertainty that ultimately just raises desire, bro. Number four, and this is how a lot of guys fuck up. A lot of guys feel the need to initiate touch in the hopes of getting intimate with a woman. And basically, when you do these type of things, you signal to that woman that you need emotional reassurance. You want to reach out for that handhold. You want to reach out to that kiss. You want to reach out to for that hug, to basically see if that woman will reciprocate that touch. And basically what that signals to that woman is that you need that reassurance to know if y'all on the same page. This just gives that woman a lot of certainty, and the women are just turned off by certainty. And because she doesn't feel that emotional uncertainty, she's just going to look for a man that doesn't need that emotional reassurance, who doesn't need that initial touch, who doesn't need that hug. This is just how women operate. When she is the one who's initiating touch, she's the one who's going for the handhold first. She's the one who hugs you first. She's the one who goes in for that kiss first. This is how you're going to know you as a guy are on the right path, because now hypergamy is satisfied, and her emotions are satisfied, and she actually feels safe with you. So when you as a guy do these things first, this makes you doubt your value as a man and really doubt your dating value. So I would just advise y'all not to do this. When you're not trying to initiate touch, and this is number 5, desire is created, right? And she is unsure about his feelings. It's like she starts to think like, am I good enough? Am I hard enough? Like, why isn't he, reaching out for that kiss? Why is he not reaching out for that handhold? And this gonna basically get a woman to think that you either have more attractive women in your life, or she's really just not that attractive. And like I said in the beginning of the video, she's just gonna start to chase that approval and chase that validation, and sometimes she will even sleep with you just to gain that validation. Number 6, okay, not initiating touch create desire because a lot of women feel like most guys are not in their league. Most guys are not on their level. Like, what most guys are going to have to understand, like 99% of the men that women are dealing with are too eager to get her on a date, are too eager to get in a relationship, are too eager, to really get in a relationship with that woman and close off all their options, bro. Right? They're too eager to just get monogamous, bro, and really lock that woman down. And this is why a lot of women feel like a lot of men are not in their league. So when you as a guy do not initiate touch, you literally just seem stronger than the rest. You become automatically her strongest option because you don't need that emotion in your songs. You look really internally, you look stronger as a man, bro. When she realizes that you don't operate like 99% of the guys, you're not that eager to close off all your options and be monogamous with her, bro, she literally goes like, he either has a lot of women that are at or above his level, her level of attractiveness, or he doesn't really find her that attractive. And what most guys are just going to have to understand, like, a woman wants to feel like you are a win for her. The only way you as a guy can do it is if you demonstrate the right things to make her feel the right things. So when you're initiating touch, you're going for these handhold, you're going, you're reaching out for that text message, right? You're reaching out first and you're planning a lot in a really short amount of time. Shit. In a short amount of time, this just make that woman doubt your value and doubt you as a person in front of her, and she really thinks she can do better. All right. So, number 7. All forms of interest is validation. All forms of interest is validation. So it doesn't mean that you shouldn't show interest. This just means you should show a limited amount of interest, because like when you totally ignore the woman, right, you're just not going to communicate with her. You're not going to talk, bro, right? You're going to have to show interest in order for you and that woman to communicate, right? But when you overly pursue, when you over communicate, when you overly, show interest, she starts to doubt your value. She starts, to get turned off by you. And a lot of guys, they literally drive themselves from being a 10 out of 10 when they're meeting that woman. Like, this doesn't matter if you are, 8 foot tall, you got all this money in the world, you know what I'm saying, you have a six-pack. Like, when you overly pursue a woman, you overly communicate with her, and you overly show interest, you can literally go from a 10 to a 0, bro, to a flat 0, and she doesn't want to talk to you no more. And this is what a lot of guys, don't understand, bro. So do not over pursue a woman, bro. Just don't do it, bro, right? And you're going to have to show a lot of stoicism, bro, and not needing to have that emotional reassurance. The more women work for you, the more she likes you. I'm gonna say it again. The more a woman works for a man's attention, yeah, that's the correct way. The more she works for attention, the more she likes you. That's what a lot of guys should just understand. Number 8, the need to feel like you need to put in effort shows that you are compensating. Especially guys who are like on their self-improvement, right? And they trying to get better. Maybe they're in the gym, they're trying to make more money. They have this feeling of they don't have enough money. They feel like they need a better car, they need a better, clothes, they need better swag, they need better this, they need better that. And basically, when they are communicating with women, this comes out in their vocal tone. And because you don't have that level of self-worth in yourself, a woman just starts to doubt your value. Whenever you as a guy feel the need to put in effort, the women start to feel like you are compensating. It's about the little things most of the time. Like, you can have everything on paper, bro. You could have the looks, you can have the height, you can have the car, you can have the money, bro, right? But whenever you as a guy feel like you need to put in more effort because you feel like you need more money, you need more this, you need more that, like, the woman can sense that you internally feel like you are not enough. And you started to compensate, and now she starts to doubt your value. She doubts you as a person, and now she no longer wants to be in a relationship with you or get in a relationship with you as a man, bro. So number 9, bro, the men who literally just exist and they know who they are, they know where they're hitting, they know what they're going to do that day, and they know how they want to enjoy their day. These are the men who are going to look more masculine to a woman. So whenever you as a man just exist and you know what to do in your discipline, in your abilities, in what you're doing, the more women are going to like you, because you are not even going to feel the need to put in a lot of effort. You're not going to feel the need, to compensate. You're not going to feel the need to over pursue and show a lot of interest, because you know who you are, you know what you're doing, right? And you know your value as a man. This is what a lot of guys should just start to adopt. Like, this is basically the best advice that I can give y'all when it comes to dating and getting more options, bro. It's like, know who you are, know what you are on this earth to do, know your purpose, know what you're going to do for the day. Because a lot of guys, they end up with a lot of time on their hands, a lot of, just not knowing what to do. And they get in this lustful energy, and they feel like they need a woman to come and fill in that void. And what you're going to have to understand, like, a woman will never fill in that void for you. She's here for her own survival, bro. She's not dating you for you, she's dating you for her. And that's what a lot of guys should just internalize and understand. This is not good or bad, it's just how the world is. Number 10, you can still demonstrate masculinity. You can still go out and talk to people, but you have to have it both, bro. You gotta have that nonchalant energy about you, bro, because when you can show a woman that you can go out and communicate with anybody, right? You show her you have that confidence to talk to anyone who you want to, and you're still nonchalant about it, that's gonna show the ultimate level of confidence. because you know who you are, and now she can start to trust your lead because you as a man can lead yourself. And when you lead yourself, she starts to follow your lead as a man. The problem with the world today is not because women are not feminine, it's because most men aren't masculine. And when you are not fully in your masculine energy, she cannot be in her total feminine energy. That's what a lot of guys going to have to understand and internalize in this video. Guys, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.